makeup really takes a lot of time. Usually they will say, oh, I'll be there on time, I'll do XYZ, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then on the day of the wedding, that moment, they are the people going to stress you. They will stress you the most. Bargain properly. Pray that God gives you good vendors that understand, that will even want to go the extra mile for you, because you can't know how people really think sometimes. Delegate rules. Bride, please, you cannot do everything per time. You cannot be everywhere every time. It is not possible. So please delegate. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Bertha and I film about wholesome content. You guys already know I'm doing a series about being a bridesmaid and bride stuff. Yes, so I've done 3 videos. Please, if you have not watched those videos, please go watch those videos to get a better understanding of the series I am doing. Okay, so without much ado, let's jump right into today's video. Today's video, I'm going to give tips to brides. Now, in my very first video of this series, I mentioned the person who you take as your bridesmaid is pretty much going to know what really goes into your wedding. So these tips I'm giving is based on the fact that I was the bridesmaid and I really saw what it entailed, or saw what went into it. So I would like to also drop a few tips here for the brides that can help them to navigate their day successfully. Okay, yeah, I am also a future bride. Let's be jumping right into today's video. The first tip I'm going to give to brides is to ensure that your hairstylist and the makeup artist spend the night with you, entering into the day of your wedding. If possible, I'm saying they should actually be in the same building with you, entering into your wedding the following day. Or if that is impossible, they can stay close to where you are going to have your your wedding or your traditional wedding. Now, this is very important, and I think I'm not even the only one saying this on my channel. Those people are usually late for events. So the best remedy to that is to invite them over to your house or to the hotel or to the guest house where you are. They should be there with you. If the sound system guys are late, it's not going to affect anything. The guests will come down and they'll be resting. If the camera guys should delay, now even with them, it really affects the program, but it doesn't affect the program pretty much like when the hairstylist delay and the makeup artist also delay, because when they are there, makeup really takes a lot of time, hair really takes a lot of time. So and usually they will say, oh, I'll be there on time, I'll do XYZ, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then on the day of the wedding, that moment, they are the people going to stress you. They will stress you the most. So if you can, one tip I'm saying is that let your makeup artist, your hairstylist, be in the same building with you. That is the best option. If it's impossible, they can be in your neighborhood. That would be a best option. All right. If not, they are going to delay, and then they cannot fly from wherever they are to your place. They have to take transport. The transport will delay. All these tiny things. So please ensure that your makeup people are going to be with you, or they are going to be in your neighborhood. The next one. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is bargain properly. I don't think that anybody who is going to do their wedding is not going to bargain, or is not going to tell the vendors what she wants, right? But it always ends up in a different story. I just don't know. Also pray that God gives you good vendors. Okay, that is one thing I can ask you to do. Pray that God gives you good vendors that understand, that will even want to go the extra mile for you, because you can't know how people really think sometimes. Okay, you can't really know. I think in one of the series, I think the second, I mentioned that people are not going to play their role, although you are paying them, right? They are not just going to play their role, which is going to upset you, right? Which I'm going to talk about. I think is the last point. Be happy no matter what goes on. But let me not jump ahead of myself, right? Bargain properly, and if possible, sign a contract. That would be so amazing. It will be so right, because you can't it will stress you for you to be explaining something that you have bargained with this person with your mouth over and over and over again. The first, like I said, is to pray for good vendors, because when you have a good vendor, the person will go extra mile for you. If not, after bargaining, if it is possible, because I don't know. I don't know if all vendors do this contract thing. I don't know. But if it is possible, if you can sign a contract, something on paper, so that they won't stress you. Because it is really stressful when a vendor is saying, I have to go, I have to do this, I have to do that. Meanwhile, that's not what you bargained for. Okay, so please ensure that you have a good vendor. Please pray for a good vendor. First and foremost, pray for a good vendor. Then bargain properly. Make sure you are stating what you want properly. Then, if possible, just sign the contract. So the next tip for bride is to delegate roles. Bride, please, you cannot do everything per time. You cannot be everywhere every time. It is not possible. So please delegate. Delegate some roles. Now, the next point I'm going to mention is going to, give more, meaning, or throw more light on the point I'm saying delegate. Please delegate roles to people. Delegate roles, somebody who will be at the gift table, somebody who will be in charge of food, somebody who will be, and then free yourself. See, I know I said in my very first video or second video of this series that brides are celebrities on their day. You are supposed to enjoy that day. People are supposed to literally serve you, right? You are supposed to, be. Delegate roles. Delegate. Don't. I know that you'll be worried, you'll be afraid. Don't be afraid to delegate. Delegate roles to people. Else you're going to be exhausted, because mentally you're already tired, you're already thinking, you're already, right? So delegate roles, please. Remember I said you should delegate roles, right? The fourth point is delegate or assign roles to trusted people. Now, one of the trusted people I would say is your bridesmaid or your chief bridesmaid. Now, that role cannot be given to just anybody. If you don't want disappointment, please get somebody you can trust. You can always trust your friends. Sometimes you can also trust, family, right? It's all, that role in itself lies with you to decide who you want to be, who you want to take as your bridesmaid, because that role is very delicate. This person has a lot to do, and if they don't understand their role, it's going to, affect you, is going to affect the program, right, as well. Because if your bridesmaid is supposed to be with you and she's not there, I know somebody can quickly take on the role, but maybe you have discussed other things with her that it is now, we are now going to discuss with the person who is coming to step in for her, right? So yeah. Also, now, people who are going to be at your gift table, that role is also important. You wouldn't want to put somebody who you cannot trust at the gift table. Anyways, I digress. Right. So get trusted people to put in vantage point or places within things that are going to happen. Now, another place is somebody who is going to be in charge of food for you. Now, there are weddings that people get, what's it called, orders. Like, they place orders for things to be done for them. Even with that, right, ensure that somebody you trust is guiding those people to do things as they ought to do. Ensure that you have people on grounds that will coordinate properly. You can't just go and pick anybody just because you want that role to be fixed, right? And I also plead with you, if somebody needs your help to help their wedding, please do your best for them. Bridesmaid, do your best. People at the gift table, do your best. Any role that the bride assigned to you, it's an honor. It's not only the bridesmaid role that makes, it's not only the bridesmaid's role that has honor to it. Any role they put you on that list or on the wedding, whatever, even if your name is not on the what's it called, on the card, you are still relevant. You are still, mommy, for a bride, a whole celebrity on that day to ask you to do something for them. Just think about it. Think about it like Kwame Eugene asking you to do something for them, or the president of Ghana asking you to do something for them, or somebody you revere, celebrity, okay, asking you to do something for them. You're not going to do it shabby for them. If the auntie asking you to do something for her, something that she knows you can do, you're not going to do it shabby, right? So I also plead with you, if somebody gives you something to do for them on their wedding day, please do it to the best of your knowledge and ability, right? Yeah. So to the next point, you will not exhaust buying of items on your wedding day. Even on your wedding day, you will still be buying stuff. I don't know how that is. You buy disposable cup or you buy something, So I'll give you the tip of carry money along. Now the money will not necessarily be with you, but it can be with your bridesmaid, right? Have money around, because they can actually ask you, oh, we need to do XYZ. Unless you have a wedding planner. If you have a wedding planner, that is sorted out in itself, right? But if you don't have one, it will be okay for you to have money around, because you things that you didn't think that you need, they will pop up and they will show. The last and final point, which is the sixth point, is, please, this tip is the crown or the icing on the cake. Please be happy. Be happy. Be happy. I don't know if this is even a song, but please be happy, right? Just be happy. Tiny things are going to upset you. I remember in one of the videos of this series, I said that you are going to be upset because somebody may not play their role, or people may not play their role. Some people will be late in playing their role, but don't let that affect you, because some things will happen although they are not supposed to happen. Giving my friend this vibe of nothing is going to steal your joy. You are going to give the camera perfect pictures. Even if something is going wrong, we are still smiling and all those things. Be happy. It's your day. That feeling will not come back again. So be happy. Be happy. Don't let anything stress you. Don't let anything stress you. Don't be stressed, please. I can't say this one enough. Don't be stressed. I hope that these tips will help you. If there's anything I forgot to mention, please do mention it in the comment section. Also leave your comments. Give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video to anybody who needs this video. And yes, also soon I've come to the end of my video. Thank you very much for sticking with me, and see you guys in my next video. Bye. Somebody like me. Somebody like me.